Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News This Morning.
Good morning to you. Happy New Year, and thanks for waking up with us. I'm Morgan Koziar.
And I'm David Kaplan. A very happy New Year to you and happy new decade. We were talking about We Love the New Year's Day song by U2.
Oh, yeah.
So you should listen
Give it a
to
listen.
some of that this morning. Well, people were out celebrating the end of the last decade last night, and many officers were worried about what could happen on the road if people didn't celebrate responsibly. Christopher Fox, Public Information Officer with State Police, says there was an increase in patrols. Their goal was to keep people safe, people that were busy throughout the night.
We increase our patrol troopers the whole way across the troop in order to prevent intoxicated drivers and try to make sure that we prevent drivers from being on the roadway that could potentially crash or injure somebody.
He also reminds drivers that DUIs are 100% preventable and that these concerns apply to every day of the year. Police encourage everyone to plan ahead when you plan on drinking and don't be afraid to call for help.
And of course, one way to avoid drinking and driving is by using a transportation service like Uber or Lyft. These rideshare apps typically have an $8 minimum fee, a price that can change with availability. But a local Uber driver we talked to says it's well worth staying safe on the road.
Uber prices aren't that high, and if I'm driving, I can fit 6 people in here. I mean, if 6 people are splitting a $10 fare, it really costs next to nothing to take a trip in here.
While $10 might seem high for a short drive, Salisbury says it's a small price to pay to save someone's life.
From WTAJ, your weather authority, here's your weather now.
Good morning, I'm meteorologist Christy Shields. On this January 1st, we're continuing to see some flurries and snow showers this morning. This will be tapering off as our day goes on, and currently if we take a look at Doppler, not much is going on in southern counties. It's as you head further north. We have those snow showers right now in northern Center County as well as in Clearfield County just north of I-80. It's 23 degrees right now in St. Mary's. We're at 25 in DuBois, 27 degrees in Johnstown, at the freezing mark of 32 in Altoona, and 28 degrees in State College. We also have winds from the west making the air feel even colder, between 10 to 15 miles an hour. In spots like Johnstown, we're at 18-mile-per-hour winds, gusts today up to 30. So that is going to make it feel a lot colder as you head out the door. Definitely want to grab the jacket, but the cold does not stick around for long. As we head into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to be in the upper 40s to lower 50s before those temperatures crash back to average for early next week. I have all the details on what to expect coming up.
Thanks, Christy. Well, we have new details this morning on the mobile home fire that happened in Martinsburg over the weekend. Crews were called out around 10 p.m. Sunday to the home where an elderly woman was trapped inside. The Altoona Mirror reports that the woman was 75-year-old Jane Weaver. They say she died at the hospital of smoke inhalation. The Blair County coroner says the smoke detectors in the home weren't working.
A Cambria County Fire Company has announced a change for 2020. The Crescent Volunteer Fire Company announced that they'll be partnering with the Community Volunteer Fire Company of Lilly. The two will form the Keystone Regional Fire and Rescue Department. The companies want everyone to know this won't affect their service. They say if residents call 911, the appropriate vehicles will come.
Well, fewer births, more deaths, and less international migration are all leading to the U.S. population growing more slowly. The Census Bureau has released its population estimates. It shows that since July of 2018, the number of people in the U.S. has increased by only 0.48%. A slow population growth rate is nothing new to the country. Growth has slowed every year since 2015. And speaking of population, the South has seen a big jump in the number of people calling the region home. According to the Census Bureau, 40% of the U.S. population is now concentrated in that region. More than 1 million people moved to the South between 2018 and 2019. This as more people moved out of the Northeast. Well, still to come on WTAJ News this morning, it's a wrap for another first night celebration in State College. We'll show you some of the highlights of the event.
Plus, an adorable and resourceful puffin penguin was seen finding a tiny stick and using it as a tool. Find out why researchers are calling the move groundbreaking.
And don't forget to like our Facebook page, WTAJ TV. Take a second to hit that like button so you can stay up to date anytime.
My name is Pete. A driver ran a red light in front of my motorcycle. Waking up in the hospital bed, my son was there beside me. And he says, I think we should call Edgar Snyder. Called him up, then he was there no more than 40 minutes. He was at my bedside talking to me. Just like part of my family, he treated me with respect, and I would say thank you, Edgar, from the bottom of my heart.
Injured? Call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Rock and roll, baby, you know?
When you are free to do the things you want and you are confident that quality, compassionate care is available when you need it, you have peace of mind. That's what you can expect at Homewood at Martinsburg, a place to enjoy a lifestyle that is as vibrant and active as you want it to be. Visit homewoodmartinsburg.com to learn more. Homewood at Martinsburg, adding life to years since 1974.
Those trees, raise up for Christmas cheer. The perfect gift for me would be Christmas.
Now's your last chance to save on the gift you really want at Nissan's year-end event. Get in today and save big on our tech-filled lineup, like Rogue or Altima with available intelligent all-wheel drive. Hurry, event ends January 2nd. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 12 models, or save up to $2,000 on the 2020 Altima.
2020 is the beginning of a new year, a new decade, and it's also the start of incredible savings only at Wolf's. Start by saving up to 65% off, then get 20% off our already low prices. And to kick off your year really right, get no interest for 20 months. Plus, get our white glove delivery for just $20. That's 20% off, 20 months no interest, and $20 delivery. Don't miss the New Year's sale at Wolf's.
Weather anytime on wearecentralpa.com. Brought to you by Encompass Health. Live from your news leader, Casey Katz, Maggie Smolka, and weather with meteorologist Christy Shields. WTAJ News This Morning continues.
Welcome back. Well, there were 9 ice carvers that were responsible for the close to 100 ice sculptures at State College's New Year's Eve event. I caught up with one who's been helping with First Night every year since he was 3. DiMartino Ice has been carving ice sculptures for the First Night New Year's Eve celebration in State College for 26 years. Jared McAllister is one of their carvers and has been carving the ice sculptures here since he was 14.
These communities that we go to, for anywhere from a day to 4 days, kind of, it feels like coming back home because we've been doing it for so long.
Families say the large ice carvings make this New Year's celebration unique from others across the area.
My favorite is a fish and a dragon.
It's definitely interesting to kind of see a big block of ice and not really know what it's going to be until they, cut off a specific piece. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, I see what that is.
McAllister and the 9 ice carvers say each year you'll see something you've never seen before.
In the off season, we try to come up with new designs based on things that we've seen as we travel, and just, maybe somebody comes up and says, hey, have you ever done one of these before? And you kind of get the, the creative juices flowing.
Now your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Christy Shields.
Happy New Year. We had some snow showers last night. That's starting to taper off to just some flurries here this morning, and we will have conditions improving as we head into the day today. If we take a look at satellite and radar, again, we do have some snow showers and flurries, mainly in our northern county. So in Elk County, some flurries, same in Clearfield along I-80, and there is a snow shower in northern Center County. As we head further to the south, really not too much going on this morning. May see a snowflake or two. And taking a live look into Bedford, thanks to our I'm the Guy basement system Skynet camera, Roadways are pretty decent this morning, but we did have that snowfall overnight. It did accumulate, so use caution. There could be some icy patches as you head out the door. Visibility, not too bad either. We're just dealing with visibility issues, mainly where we're seeing some snowflakes flying this morning, like in Clearfield. We're down to 3 miles. We're at 8 miles in Emporium, 5-mile visibility in DuBois, 7 in Johnstown, but 10-mile visibility in Altoona, Bedford, and State College at this hour. It's chilly this morning. We're at 23 in St. Mary's, 25 in DuBois, 27 degrees in Johnstown, 28 in State College, and at the freezing mark at 32 in Altoona and sitting at 33 in Bedford. Compared to this time yesterday, it is cooler this morning. We're about 5 to 10 degrees lower compared to where we were yesterday, and that's thanks to this westerly wind that ushered in the colder air. It's going to continue throughout the entire day, and winds right now are between 10 to 15 miles an hour, except in Johnstown we're at 18-mile-per-hour sustained winds. Gusts today up to 30. Those winds really not going to diminish until later this afternoon and evening, but for the morning and into the early afternoon, we'll see those winds between 10 to 15 miles an hour. So in the east today, mix of clouds and sunshine. Our high temperatures will be in the mid to upper 30s as we head into the Laurel Highlands, dealing with some flurries early. Again, quite windy. Temperatures will reach the lower 30s, but remember, with those winds factored in, going to feel cooler. Then to the north, we'll have some morning flurries, windy with the times of clouds and sunshine. Highs in the lower to mid 30s, which is right where we should be for January 1st. Then tonight, temperatures fall into the 20s. We're going to be partially clear, and then things start to change tomorrow. It's going to become much milder, and we'll see high pressure building in from the south. So Future Track shows those flurries this morning. By around 10 o'clock, the clouds start to diminish. For the afternoon, plenty of sunshine with high pressure in place just to the south of the area. Stays to our south and east as we head into Thursday morning. Sunshine to start. We're watching a system to the south. That's going to increase our clouds as Thursday rolls along. Late in the evening hours on Thursday, some drizzle arrives, and then we'll start to see rainfall as we head into Friday morning. But we're going to have a southwesterly wind ushering in milder air. So for tomorrow, our highs are going to reach into the mid to upper 40s, well above average for this time of the year. Again, sun to start, then clouds arrive late. That rainfall will move in late Thursday night into Friday. Our high temperature on Friday also 48, so a mild stretch here headed into the weekend. Then on Saturday, it's going to be one of those backwards days. We'll have a high of 50 degrees, but as the day continues, temperatures drop. We're going to see some snow showers late, scattered snow showers on Sunday, and then into next week. Highs right on par with average. Highs in the mid to upper 30s with a mix of clouds and sun both Monday and Tuesday. We'll be back after this.